Hey y'all, Sean Ferguson, the speech dad from Life Skills Therapy in Houston, Texas. And I want to make a quick video today about the importance of being flexible as parents and as therapists when we're working with kids, and just how to kind of change our activities based on what the child is into, or kind of what mood they're in that day. Because that's really where the magic happens in therapy. And one of our mottos at my company is when children are laughing, they're learning. And it's super important that kids are having fun and that they're engaged, and we're not just kind of prescribing this activity to them. Like, okay, we're going to put all these animals down the slide and that's what they're going to do and it's going to be fun. Well, what if the kid, like, had an experience in the playground recently where another kid was mean to him and didn't let him go down the slide, and so maybe he doesn't want to let the animals go down the slide. And so, we have to be comfortable with when kids say no, changing our own activity to make it fit them. So, primarily, I'm not a DIR floor time therapist, but I love their philosophy. And in grad school, that's a lot of what we learned was about how to make child-directed, child-centered therapy, not adult-centered therapy. And so, and our egos can get in the way as adults. No, this is a cool activity. I came up with this. Or as parents, hey, I bought this toy. They should play with it the right way. But as when we're working with kids and our own children, we need to be able to be flexible. So, quick background on me. A lot of I'm 10 years as a speech pathologist. Been doing this for a long time, working with a lot of kids. I do home visits here in Houston, Texas, in and around Houston. We live in North Houston near the Woodlands, so we're also up there. And we've got therapists. And if you're a therapist looking for a job, reach out, because we're always hiring great therapists. But yeah, in my milieu of therapy, I've always found that kids do best when they're given options, and when we're not just making them do things the way that we want them to be done. So today what I want to talk about is some of that. I'm going to show some examples. I've been doing videos with my son Caden. He's 2 years and 1 month, 25 months, and so he's got quite a bit of language. As a dad, being a speech pathologist, I'm pretty proud of how his language has developed, but I've definitely had a part in that and played a big role in that. And my wife too, who's always just taking great care of him, and she's a rock star. So we're going to show some examples of Caden just not wanting to do the activity that I came up with, and what I'm trying to do to be flexible and to make it fit the situation and make it work a little bit better. So hope that makes sense, and see you on the other side. You ready? All right, let's sit down here. We can do our video about the animals and cooking. Amateur mistake number one: Dad didn't set up the therapy area. So I took my eyes off the toys for a second, grabbed the farm, and immediately, boom, Caden dumped it out. I see this a lot in therapy. In my work, I try to kind of control the environment a little bit better, because it gives me a little bit of anxiety when I see that happen, but you just deal with what it is. So he dumped it out, and yeah, let's just keep going. Yeah, pro tip though, keep your toys closer to you and kind of give him a couple, 2, 3 to start with, and then kind of dole them out as you go, rather than just like, boom, dump them all out, because then you've got a mess on your hands and it's too chaotic. Toddlers love to dump things out, so just be okay with that. As they get older, they get a little bit less dumpy, but my son just turned 2, and that's very age appropriate, and we just kind of encourage it rather than fighting it. All right, animals, let's take you guys to the farm. We already have some friends there. Look, we have a pig, we have 2 cows, we have 2 horses. We've got a big pile of animals here that might want to come join us. Moo! Caden, I'm hungry. But first I need to find the goat. We gonna hide the goat? The goat is gonna hide? All right, goat, let's see if we can see the goat. So Caden repeated goat there after I said, you found the goat. And I was pretty excited about that. Caden actually talks a lot more than this typically. He's babbling a bunch in long phrases. Sometimes we don't even know what he's saying, which is funny since I'm a speech pathologist. But yeah, he's putting together a lot of phrases and words, and we've really focused on his vocabulary, which I'm going to talk about a lot in upcoming videos. It's just the importance of vocabulary. But as I'm doing this voiceover, I wanted to keep this video somewhat short. I'm kind of trying with some new formatting and new things. I'm using a new software right now. But overall, my whole philosophy with this is just we want to be flexible with kids when we're working with them, when we're playing with them. to let their ideas flow, because we're adults. We get the chance to kind of express our creativity either in our work, hopefully, or in our leisure activities and through exercise, through creativity, through whatever. And so kids, we need to foster that. And so when they say, like, when we're, for example, in that last segment, I was getting ready to take all the animals to the farm. Well, I have this little envelope thing, and he hid the goat in the envelope. And so, it was like totally random. And I was like, okay, so that's why, I totally changed my activity. And I said, okay, so now we're going to put the goat in the envelope. We're going to open it. And we're going to say, there's the goat. Where's the goat? There's the goat. Kind of a where is he? There he is situation, which is super fun for 2-year-olds. And that's exactly what he wanted to play. And so rather than say, no, like, put that goat down, we're going to go to the farm and, do this or whatever. I was just realizing this part of the video, I'm bringing back a knife. This is a toy food knife. It's one actually he uses for cutting, but I just walk in the room carrying a toy knife. It's like, what is this guy doing? But yeah, we're about to cut these cookies. That's his Montessori cutting knife. But anyway, yeah, we have to be flexible, and I'll leave it at that. I'll do more on this in the future, because this is a really important topic, I think, and I want to bring this to attention of other parents and therapists, because I've been doing this for 10 years, over 10 years, and I love helping kids learn language through play, and so that's my main thing, and so I'm going to really focus on teaching that in at least some of the segments of my videos here. But anyway, please smash that subscribe and like button. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment, and hope you all have a great day.